Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a Magic the Gathering Arena video. This is just an update. So I wanted to update you. We always have these quests that we have to do. This is play 25 lands. I'm going to try and wait till tomorrow and re-roll because I've already done that today. I got 4 wins today. But anyway, let's go back to the decks. So I wanted to make decks so that I could do the quest, and I've actually done okay as I've moved up to silver tier. I know that's no big deal, but this is a fairly new account, and I am working on decks as I'll show you in just a second. So I put together the not cold-blooded killers. I used the basic outline of it. Here you got the Savage Gorger still. You have the Mardu Outrider. You have that might be it of what was there before. So yeah, I replaced pretty much everything else. Engine Rat, the Infestation Sage, Eaten Alive. I do sometimes sacrifice one of these two. The Stab I added. Glimmer Hoarder, this is a rare that is alchemy only. I had that, and I had the Sanguine Soothsayer that were alchemy rares as well. Moment of Craving, I like taking -2/-2, but you also gain 2 life. Um, and that helps with the Starscape Cleric. I have the Vengeful Blood Witch, so that whenever any of my other creatures die, or it dies, then I take and get 1 life. Avenger of the Fallen, I just kind of threw this in here because it's a rare, it's Death Touch, and it has a 4 butt. Hero Downfall, not as good as some of the other removal spells. I haven't spent the wild card yet. Not sure that I will for Cut Down or Go for the Throat. And then I did have some spin out. So I didn't spend any cards whatsoever on this deck. This deck's fairly good. I win more than I lose. I'll just put it that way. In the next deck, Keep the Peace. So for this, I kept the Hallowed Priest, the Impassioned Orator, and what else? I guess nothing else. I did have 1 Authorities of the Consoles, so I kept it into this deck, or put it in this deck. Healer's Hawk. Most of these cards come from the Cat deck or the Life Gain deck. So I had those, had those. As you can tell, my removal, yeah, it's just kind of all over the place. But that's what I wanted to do with it. I have 11 non-creature spells. Most all of them are removal. Of course, all planes. So, not Aerial Domination. I don't think I've played this one yet. Let's see what I added. Opt. Added the Spectral Sailor. The Fog Bank. I added the Proseidetic Memory. Or added Kiora. Naga Fleshcrafter. And then the Mirror Room. Just because. So, not a big update to this. And I haven't played it. The Not Goblins Everywhere, I have played this a couple times, and I think I won both games. I pretty much, if I got a red deck, it's going to have Burst Lightning in it. I really like this spell. And then, of course, 4 Fanatical Firebrand. I do have 1 Stadium Headliner. Again, I haven't crafted anything as of yet. 10th Street Cadet. This came from the Goblins Everywhere. A Braid, I added that. Gory Steel Cutter. I guess everybody says this is the best, or one of the best, card that came out of this last expansion. I had one, so I was like, yes, I'm putting it in. And besides, Devoted Duelist, um, again, I just have one. It's like, come on, this is a common. I should have more. It's a goblin, but I only have one. So, and whenever I cast my second spell, then I do an extra damage. Dragon Fodder, always good. Goblin Tunneler from the Alchemy set. Impact Tremors. I added this, and actually it's done pretty good. It is only one, so it's not made a huge impact, but I have won a few games with this out. Again, something I just have one of. Shock Brigade. I put this out there. I didn't think I was going to like it, but it is a goblin, and it does have Mobilize. So I do get an extra Red Warrior creature token to go along. Goblin Gathering, Goblin Gang Leader, and Trash Master all came from the Alchemy set or the Alchemy deck. And then I had some Krankos, so I added it as well. And then just 24 Mountain. I could probably come down on the mountain some. I haven't really thought about it or done it. And then last but not least, Not Large and In Charge. So, of course, I added the Llanowar Elves. I added Mild-Mannered Librarians. I added Snakeskin Veil. The Stony Strength I kept in. This was one of the Alchemy-only cards. I kept that in. I did add all the Nessian Horn Beetles. Rabid Bite I left in. Felling Blow I put in. Bale of Pack Hunter I put in. I did not put in. This is Alchemy card. I did put in a Vizier of the Menagerie. The World Shaper was in the deck already. This was one of the Alchemy cards that I got. This was out of the last set, of course, Tarkir. So I put it in. Giganosaurus is part of the Alchemy deck. I did add the Great Worm and the Bounty as well, and I kept it at 24 Forest. So I haven't played this much at all. Really, the ones that I've played are the Not Cold-Blooded Killers, the Not Keep the Peace. Those two I've played more, and I will probably lean to them whenever it tells me those are the colors I need to play. But then I've also played the Goblins, not done the Not Aerial Domination. But I do like this deck somewhat, but it just doesn't have the oomph needed. So let's go to standard decks. These are what I'm working on. This life gain, this will come from the other deck that I'm playing. And the one thing I did want to change is I want to add rare. 4 of these. So the reason I want to do that is because whenever they come in, the Sanctifier will add another life, which will grow my Johnny's Pride Mate, and then also the Essence Channeler. And I haven't redid the removal package, which I will have to. But that is just adding 2 common, 2 uncommon, 7 rare. Now that will change as I do the upgrade to the removal package. The Mono Black Life is also kind of working from the same thing, the other deck, except I've added Cut Down, I've added Go for the Throat, another Engine Rat. I've added into this one the Alchemist Assistant. I've kept the Moment of Creating, added that. I added Nowhere to Run. So the cleric has been awesome in the other deck. So I kept those. I kept the Vengeful Blood Witch. So we'll see, and I added Valley Rat Collars. So we'll see how this works going forward. So those are the two real ones. This I can't recall. I haven't done much with it. But then also I've made a flurry deck set on the Devoted Duelist and the Quarry Mountain Stalwart. So, and then of course I have the Quarry Steel Cutter. Burst Lightning. So we'll see. We'll see where we go forward with this. I would say it's probably going to be more of the life gain deck than anything at this point. So that's the update. Just to show you all the decks. As you can see, Teamer Frontier, Rat's Token, Rat Squirrels, Mill Sultai, Graveyard Descent, Zombie Lizards, Tokens Graveyards, Reckless Raid is not, Discard Battalion, Growth Goblin, Charm Threshold, Wreck Jeskai, and Eerie Graveyard are all done through the Jump In. So all of those are from the Jump In. I've been doing those every day. Some days I get to do 2. And I am up to 17 on the Mastery Pass. So I'm going to keep working on that. This is a free-to-play deck. I really am thinking about spending $5 though. Maybe even 20. Just to get the 2 added, because that's quite a bit. I wouldn't be able to call it free to play, I guess, anymore, but I think this is on the horizon. Alright, I think that's going to do it. I hope that you enjoyed the video, the walk around. As you can see, I got Silver Tier 4, set collection. I got a bunch of the cards, but I do not have multiples of a bunch of the cards. So I got to keep collecting, try to catch up on some of these older sets that I do not have anything of. I'm going to stay free to play or free to play with an asterisk. Tell me what you think down below. Please leave me a comment. Please like and subscribe. Either way, I hope you have a good day.